from now on, I will be posting mostly longer content because for the past little bit, pretty much since I've been posting, it's mostly been smaller videos, like 3 minutes or less, and that's mostly to fit that more into TikTok rather than YouTube. But I want to start making longer videos, like 10-minute or such videos, because there's so much information and detail I could be putting into my videos, and I just haven't, because I'm trying to reduce all the information into 3 minutes or less, and I don't like doing that. I want to help you guys better understand what I am talking about, and I feel like I could better do that with longer videos. So from now on, yes, longer videos it is. But anyways, today I had a request to talk about how to manifest marriage with a SP. Now, of course, all my videos are not going to be about SPs, but this person asked for this one specifically, and I know SP is a big thing, along with like money, health, stuff like that. So I also do take requests. So if there's something you want to hear me talk about, please let me know in the comments. But today, how to manifest marriage with an SP. So manifesting marriage with SP, your specific person, is about embodying the belief that you are already married to this person in your inner world. In your inner world, in your imagination, you are already married to this person. You are living in the end, right? So according to the law of assumption, whatever you assume to be true, you assume consistently and assume persistently to be true, it has to reflect into your 3D reality. Now, don't get caught up on the embodying the belief part. I'm talking about you're not just thinking that you're married to your SP. Assume it's already true in your inner world, in your imagination, even before you see it in the outer world, aka the 3D. So even though you don't see it out here in the 3D, in the outer world, assume it's true in here in your imagination, in your inner world, in your mind, in your thoughts. In your thoughts, assume it's already true. You're not trying to believe. You're not hoping it happens. You're not checking for proof. So stop checking for validation in the 3D. Stop looking for movement. Stop looking for proof that this is real, that it's working. Stop doing all that shit. Don't do that. But you already know it's yours. Just like how you know your name. And you can achieve this by affirming or any other technique you prefer. I like affirming, so I use affirming. Just use repetition to create this new belief. So the easiest way for me to use repetition to create a belief is affirming. Mental rehearsal in any way. So repetition, mental rehearsals, repetition. So you could do that with affirming. You could do that with visualizing. You could do that with scripting. Any method you prefer, just use repetition to create this new belief. Use mental rehearsal to create this new belief, this new neural pathway. So instead of thinking, I hope he or she marries me someday, you want to think, we are already married. I'm his wife. I'm her husband. This is my reality now. This is already my life. I am living it now. It is mine now. It is done. And when doubts come up, which is completely normal, it happens to all of us, so do not worry if you have doubts. But when they do come up, remember, it's normal. It's okay. Don't freak out. But try to correct them immediately. Tell yourself, nope, we are already together. I'm their one and only. We are already married. It is mine now. Decide and assume it is done. Choose exactly what you want. So a happy, committed, happy marriage with your SP, your specific person. This is what you want, right? And then you want to try your best to drop the doubts. It's okay if you have them, but, try not to if you can help it. Drop the what ifs and drop the logical questions. I have a hair. But yeah, the logic is not a part of manifestation. It just do not be logical. Manifestation and logical, no, they don't mix. They're completely separate. So don't even try to be logical in manifestation, because you will not understand it. But assume right now, I am already married to SP. It's done. Your affirmations. I already have it. We are married. We are in that loving, happy, committed, amazing marriage relationship. It's done. Now, you can affirm whatever you like during your, affirmation sessions, whatever you prefer. You can create your own. You can look them up, whatever. Just say whatever, affirm whatever helps you stay in this state. And remember, it's not about how long you stay in this state, but it's how often you return to it. So it's okay if you have doubts, but let's not dwell in them. After you get back and be like, oh, I'm having a doubt, this is okay, let me get back into the state, let me return to the state. But yes, let's not dwell in states or in the doubtful state. We don't want to do that. We don't want to stay there. You can visit once, twice, but we don't want to overstay our welcome, you know? We want to return back to the state we want to experience, right? So, return to the state of already having that marriage. Use techniques like affirmations, like I always say, or visualizing or scripting to get and stay in that state. This is why we use techniques, to get and to stay in this state of the wish fulfilled. This is what we use techniques for. If you like visualizing, this is something to do for the visualizers. Live in the end. So if you can visualize daily, imagine the ring on your finger. You can even buy a cheap ring somewhere just to wear on your finger as a wedding ring. Use a freaking ring pop. I don't eat the ring pop and wear that. That's pretty cheap. But just wear something on, even a string, just something on your finger to have there, to look at, to touch, to know it's there, and be reminded of having this on your finger and being in a marriage. Be delusional. Delulu is a salulu. You don't have to be, but this is something I would do. Wear a fake ring or something that indicates to me, oh look, I'm married. I'm in that loving, amazing marriage I always wanted, you know? So use that ring as a reminder to help keep you in that state. You can also imagine your SP calling you wife or husband. Visualize hearing them call you that. See the home you share, and just a quick scene that indicates you're married. Maybe you've just bought a house, so the home you share, but you've just bought a house. You're celebrating, you're celebrating with friends and family. You can even maybe visualize a honeymoon if you want. You can go ahead and visualize the honeymoon because, you're already married. Now you're living the honeymoon phase. And something else, you can visualize, fall asleep, imagine yourself cuddling with them as with your spouse. Like you guys are married, you're cuddling, you have that little ring on your finger, remember? And then what I would do is I would use a pillow to cuddle and pretend it's my SP. Because our subconscious mind doesn't know what is real and what's vividly imagined. So imagine it's a SP. Talk to them, hug them, cuddle them, play with your ring. I love being married to you. Like, this is better than I could have ever imagined. Delulu. But that's just, maybe I just like being delusional. But persist in this reality intentionally, no matter what's happening in the 3D. No matter what's happening in the 3D, live in your imagination. That's the real reality, guys. Affirm from the end. So some affirmations you can use. Like I said, you can create your own. You can look some up. But here's just some examples I would possibly use if I was trying to manifest marriage with an SP. So I am so grateful to be married to SP. And of course you change SP with your SP's name. But I just say SP so you guys know it's a specific person. But you change their name in these affirmations. So I'm so grateful to be married to SP. Our marriage is everything I could have dreamed of. It's better than what I could have dreamed of. My person adores being my husband, my wife. We are one. We are in love. Being married to SP feels so natural and normal and loving and healthy. Say them in your head out loud. Script them. Repetition is very powerful. Repetition is the key. But like I said, these are just some examples. Use whatever affirmations you would like. But I really do like, I am so happy to be married to SP. Our marriage is amazing. And keep your inner conversations like that too. Like, get that fake ring and then just be like, I cannot believe I'm actually married to SP. How did I get so lucky? I'm actually married. I am living my dream life. We're married. We're perfect for each other. We're so in love. They treat me so well. They treat me exactly how I deserve to be treated. This marriage is amazing. Better than I ever could have imagined. Keep your inner thoughts with the desired experience you want. So, but like I said, repetition is powerful. It literally rewires the subconscious and it creates new beliefs while also kicking out those old beliefs that we no longer want. So, repetition. I don't think everybody really likes to ignore the 3D, but I'm going to talk about it. So, I would also say ignore the 3D reality. So do not react to the current situations you're experiencing, even if they say something like they don't want a relationship. they'll never marry you. Don't react to it. Even if you're in no contact, also that's a circumstance a lot of people have. It doesn't matter if you're in no contact. But if you don't like ignoring the 3D, it is absolutely okay to acknowledge what is happening out here and to validate your feelings, work through any emotions you feel, because of course when people hear something like this, they're like, oh, well, that hurt, like I'm hurt, I'm triggered, I'm gonna spiral, I'm gonna give up. Don't do that. Do not do that. It does not matter what they say. I promise you, your circumstances do not matter. They don't. You got to remember that they do not matter. But acknowledge what's happening, but tell yourself this isn't final. I am not accepting this as my reality. I'm going to get what I want. I am married to my SP. We are happily married. Be in your imagination as much as you possibly can. Work on self-concept. Because when you work on self-concept, you don't really get triggered as much by anything in the 3D, especially what somebody says. If you hear or see something you don't like, if you have good self-concept, you won't give a crap. You'll be like, okay, whatever, and you'll just be in your head like, but I know you want me. I know we're married. I know you love me. Look at this ring on my finger. We're married. You know, beat a lulu. But also, you can do EFT tapping if you do get triggered. EFT tapping can help with that, if you get triggered and spiral a lot. But remember, also, the 3D is old. It is simply just a shadow of your previous assumptions. So do not worry about what you see out here. Just let them old assumptions play out. Trust that your inner world is currently creating the outer world. So your inner world is always creating the outer world. So what you're thinking up here is playing out here. So keep the thoughts on what you desire, on what you want to experience, and it has no choice but to show up in your reality. You can also revise and replace any doubts. Any experiences you did not like, you can revise them. So let's say if SP said they told you they never wanted marriage, they never wanted marriage with you, they don't want to be with you, change that and tell yourself, they always dreamt of marrying me. They told me they cannot imagine themselves marrying anyone else. And then look at that ring on your finger and be like, oh, we're already married. We're married. I have my soulmate. We're perfect together. We're already married. I have the ring for proof. Me to Lulu. But, try to interrupt doubtful thoughts with affirmations like, nope, this is not my reality. I'm already married. It's done. We're together. We are already married. Use any emotions you have also. Of course, we're going to feel emotions, and that's also okay, but use those emotions to your advantage. Use them. Angrily affirm. Yell at the universe and say, it is mine. It is done. We are literally already freaking married. We are married. Look at this ring on my freaking finger. We're married. It's done. It's mine. I already have what I want. I already have my desire. Do that. Now, like I said above, I talked about self-concept a little bit and how it will help you to not get triggered. So, self-concept work. It's optional, but powerful. You do not have to work on your self-concept to manifest the SP. I didn't. But the thing is, you want to have good self-concept so you keep that SP manifestation, because once you manifest them back, you do not want your old thoughts to automatically go to, they don't want me. They don't love me. You don't want your old self popping through after you have manifested SP back. So self-concept is amazing for anything. So I do recommend it, especially for an SP. So build the belief that you are someone who is chosen. You are marriage material. You are the best partner your SP could have ever dreamt of. Like, they told you were perfect for them in every single way. They could not imagine spending the rest of their life with anybody else. Because how you see yourself reflects back in how others treat you. How you view yourself, how you think about yourself, how you see yourself, people are going to reflect that back to you. So if you have the belief that you were not chosen, that you were not loved, that you were not wanted, they're going to reflect that back out to you. So we want to make sure our self-concept is good, just so we keep our thoughts on track and don't lose that SP manifestation. Relax and persist. Persist is so important. And when I mean relax, I mean let go of chasing, let go of forcing, and let go of needing signs, of needing to see movement. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Detach from the movement. Detaching does not mean you don't care. It means you are focused more and in the knowing that it is yours. You're not looking for movement, you're not chasing, you're not forcing, you're not trying to take control. You are just relaxing a little bit and persisting in your assumptions still, persisting in your affirmations, your technique, persisting in the new story. So detachment does not mean I'm just going to forget about it, I'm going to affirm for it once and quit. That's not what it means. It means you're detaching from the place of lack, the place of desperation, the place of needing to chase or to see movement. Let go of that shit and just focus on persisting. But you want to persist in your new story and affirm whenever you think of your desire. And during the day you want to affirm for your desire. So what I usually do, I like focus affirming as soon as I wake up and before bed. 30 minutes before bed, 30 minutes after wake up, our subconscious mind is most open to receiving these thoughts, and our subconscious mind just sucks these thoughts in more. 30 minutes before bed, 30 minutes after wake up. So that's what I do first thing in the morning. I will affirm. It doesn't have to be the whole 30 minutes. 5 minutes is good enough. But as soon as I wake up, that's what I like to do, and before I go to bed. And then I like to robotic affirm throughout the day. So affirm however much you like, but focus affirm is where, I'm laying down, I'm focused on my affirmations. I am focused on what I'm saying. Robotic affirming, I'm like a robot just repeating them in my head throughout the day to saturate my mind. But yes, just affirm however much you like. It's up to you. Affirm however much you like. But when you're not consciously focused affirming, you want to still check your inner thoughts, your inner conversations. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about when you're not affirming or doing a technique? What you're thinking about? Is it the experience you want, or is it going against your desires? So if you do waver, it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to ruin anything, I promise. You do not have to be scared of your thoughts. You do not have to freak out if you waver. But if you do waver, come back to the state, to the thought of you're already married. I am already married. I am in that loving, healthy marriage with my spouse. I got a ring to prove it. But wavering is not the end of the world. Wavering is just thought, so do not be scared of them. Wavering it's not productive. It's not productive. But it is also a human response. It's human. We're human. We're logical thinkers, so we're going to have our moments. So don't freak out. It's okay. Just get back into the state. Return to the state. But the more you persist in the new story, the less you will waver. And eventually, you might not even waver at all anymore. But at the end of the day, just persist, affirm, and receive. And your reality has no choice but to conform. Literally no choice at all. Now, like I said in a past video, a lot of people have been asking me about coaching. So if you are interested in coaching, it is in the link below. It's like manifestwithbeth.spotify, something like that. My coaching options are in that link. Or you can just email me at manifestwithbeth@yahoo.com and, ask me about my coaching options, and I'll help you out there, get you set up with a coaching option. And all you have to do, click the link below. That's it. That's my coaching options, because I'm just not able to answer everybody like in my DMs and stuff on other social media. So that's about it. I hope everybody has a great day, and put in the work, because I can tell you all the information, but I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make it drink, So I'm telling you, if you just affirm, persist, you will receive your desire. It's already yours. It's just waiting for you to become the version of yourself that it is assuming it's already theirs, that it's already done. So persist.